Welcome to this channel where future billionaires come to get inspired. Today we are revealing the 9 most life-changing lessons from Oliver Embry's book, Everything Started as Nothing. Before we dive in, make sure you like this video for the YouTube algorithm, so it can push this message out to more creators and entrepreneurs. To be an entrepreneur isn't about having a bunch of fancy degrees or being born into wealth. It's about having a certain mindset. It's about being someone who doesn't shy away from taking risks, who sees opportunities where others see problems. Only take money from people who can afford to lose it. Think about it. In fact, I'd argue that failing at a business is not even a failure. This is a tough one to swallow, especially for entrepreneurs who like to think they're lone wolves, but it's the truth. But here's the thing. As a founder, you cannot ignore the numbers. In the beginning, it's messy, it's chaotic, and you're wearing a lot of hats. You're the marketer, the HR manager, the accountant, the cleaner. You're everything and anything goes. Your big dreams, your grand ambitions, they all begin with a single spark of imagination, a tiny ember of hope. It's up to you to nurture that ember, to fan the flames of your passion and turn it into a roaring fire that lights up the world. So don't wait for the perfect conditions. Don't wait for everything to be handed to you on a silver platter. Make your own opportunities. Create your own success. Because the truth is, everything big once started as nothing. In the early days of your business, it's all about getting the ball rolling. Let's inspire each other, and let's keep growing together. Thanks for joining us on this journey through the powerful lessons from Everything Started as Nothing. We hope you've gained valuable insights that will shape your journey towards success. If you found inspiration in this video, don't forget to show your support. Your engagement fuels our mission to bring you more incredible content. And hey, if you're eager to dive deeper into the wisdom shared in this book, we've got a special treat for you. And as always, keep hustling. The best is yet to come. It's about figuring out your product, finding your customers, building your brand, and you're doing all of this with limited resources, limited staff, and limited funds. But here's the thing, that's where the magic happens. That's where you get to flex your creativity, your resourcefulness, your tenacity. You're starting from nothing and you're building something great. So embrace the chaos, enjoy the journey, and remember, some of the greatest success stories started in the most humble of beginnings. Finance is not some mysterious, complicated thing that you leave to the accountants. It's the lifeblood of your company. Not every founder is meant to be the CEO of a billion-dollar company. Not every visionary is destined to lead their company through every stage of growth. And that's okay. Sometimes the best thing you can do for your company is to step back and let someone else take the reins. You might be thinking, but what about Zuck or Bezos? They're the founders and they're the CEO. Well, yes they are, but they're also the exceptions, not the rule. There are countless examples of companies that have scaled and thrived without their original founders at the helm. So don't feel guilty about letting go. In fact, see it as an opportunity to bring in fresh perspective, new skills, and a renewed sense of purpose. Remember, it's not about you. It's about the company, the team, and the vision. And if you truly believe in that, you'll do whatever it takes to see it succeed, even if that means stepping aside yourself. And as the founder, you should have a clear understanding of where your money is coming from, where it's going, and how it's helping you grow. Don't worry, you don't have to be a math wizard or a financial expert. You just need to be curious, ask questions, and stay on top of your numbers. Trust me, it'll make all the difference. You'll be able to make informed decisions, spot problems early, and capitalize on opportunities as they arise. So don't leave your financial fate to luck. Embrace the numbers, understand them, and use them to your advantage. Sometimes the smartest move you can make is to collaborate with your competition. Look, I get it. Competition is fierce out there. Everyone's trying to outmaneuver each other, trying to get that edge. But here's the thing. Competition isn't always the best strategy. Sometimes it's smarter to join forces, to form an alliance, and to tackle challenges together. Think about it. By working together, you can share resources, knowledge, and expertise. You can pool your strengths and tackle problems that would be impossible to solve alone. Plus, you can expand your reach, tap into new markets, and create opportunities that would have been off limits otherwise. So don't be afraid to reach out to your competitors, to explore collaboration opportunities. You never know what kind of game-changing partnerships you might forge. Remember, sometimes 1 + 1 can equal 3. It's simply part of the journey. Let me say it again for the ones in the back. Failing at a business is not a failure. It's just a chapter in your story, not the whole book. As an entrepreneur, you will face setbacks. Your businesses will stumble. Your plans will fall apart. And it's okay. It's normal. The key is how you react to those setbacks, how you dust yourself off and come back swinging. Winners aren't made in a vacuum. They're forged in the fires of failure. They learn from their mistakes, adapt, and come back stronger than ever. So don't let anyone, including yourself, define you by your business failures. You are more than that. You are a learner, a problem solver, a fighter, and above all, a winner. Remember, it's not how many times you fall that matters, it's how many times you get back up. So dust yourself off, learn from your mistakes, and keep moving forward. If you're asking someone to invest in your business, you're essentially asking them to put their money into something that is risky, something that might not work out. So why would you want that person to be someone who can't afford to lose that money? It's simple, really. You don't want to saddle your business with the burden of other people's financial strain. When you take money from someone who can afford to lose it, you're taking on an investment that's based on genuine belief in your vision, not on desperation or financial need. By doing so, you're setting your business up for success. You're allowing yourself to operate without the pressure of having to meet unrealistic expectations or repay loans with interest. You're freeing yourself to focus on what truly matters, building a great product or service and serving your customers well, and who has the guts to turn nothing into something. In the world of startups, it's not your brilliant idea that's going to attract investors. It's you, your hustle, your dedication, your ability to execute that matters. Let me say it again for the ones in the back. Your idea is not the star of the show. You are. Let me tell you why. An investor isn't just looking for a good idea when they're pouring money into a startup. They're betting on the person behind that idea. They're seeing potential in you, your ability to lead, to innovate, to overcome obstacles. They're investing in your journey. So if you want to succeed, you need to be the best possible version of yourself. You need to show investors that you're passionate, driven, and committed to making your idea a reality. You need to be the face of your company, the driving force behind your vision. So forget about having the shiniest pitch deck or the fanciest website. Those things don't matter as much as you do. Investors want to see a great team, and you are that team. So show them what you're made of and watch them fall in line. It's a state of mind that says, I don't have to wait for permission or a safety net. I can create my own opportunities and carve my own path. The author calls these people dreamers. And let me tell you, being a dreamer is not just a nice little side hobby. It's a way of life. It's a way of thinking that can change everything. If you want to be an entrepreneur, if you want to create something special, then you need to adopt the mindset of a dreamer. You need to be willing to take risks, to step outside of your comfort zone and to embrace the unknown. So if you're feeling that entrepreneurial itch, if you've got that fire in your belly, then don't hold back. Go after your dreams with everything you've got. Trust me, the journey won't be easy, but the rewards will be worth it. Also, stick around until the end because we've there got a special gift for you that will help you on your journey. Lesson 1. Entrepreneurship is a state of mind. Lesson 2. Start small. Execute ruthlessly. Starting a business is a lot like planting a seed. You can't expect to plant a tiny little seed today and harvest a massive crop tomorrow. It just doesn't work like that. You need to start small. Lay the groundwork and nurture your business over time. But here's the catch. While you're starting small, you still need to execute ruthlessly. You have to give it your all from day one, even if you're just starting with a small team or a limited budget. It's all about making the most of what you have and delivering exceptional results. Don't worry about having all the resources or the perfect plan. Just take that first step, no matter how small, and commit to giving it your all. Remember, Rome wasn't built in a day, but they started laying those bricks eventually. So don't wait for the perfect timing. Start now, start small and execute ruthlessly. That's the only way to turn your small beginnings into big success. Lesson 3. Raise money with wisdom. Now, I know that getting funding is crucial for many businesses, but here's a golden rule to remember. Lesson number 4. Early investors bet on you, not your idea. It's a hard pill to swallow, but it's the truth. Lesson number 5. Entrepreneurs don't fail. Businesses do. Listen up. You're not defined by your failures. You are not a failure if your business fails. Lesson 6. If you can't beat them, join them. Lesson number 7. Founders must understand the numbers. Being a startup founder is like being a one-person army. You wear multiple hats. Do everything. Lesson number 8. Everything really starts from nothing. Starting a business is a lot like starting a family. Lesson 9. Zuckerberg and Bezos are exceptions, not the rule. Here's a harsh reality check. Final thought. All great things began from humble beginnings. Nothing started as something. Everything starts as nothing. Now, I have a question for you. What's the biggest lesson you've learned on your entrepreneurial journey? Share your thoughts in the comments below.